Brianna. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I make crochet hobby content and all things of that nature, so if you like that, please make sure you subscribe. So quick update, I'm gonna give some more life updates when I start actually driving, but it is September 30th, so next month is October, and I was thinking of doing like an October reset because there's so many things that I've been flopping on in general. So today we are going to go to Barnes and Nobles to get some work done. I wanted to work outside of the house from today. Then I have some things to donate, so I have to thrift. I want to go to Joann's to get some new fabrics. And lastly, I need toilet paper. Remember when we was running out of toilet paper in COVID? Like, what happened to those days? Like, those days don't exist no more. Anywho, I'm currently been out of work, so I had my normal summer break, and so far it's been 1 month since your girl has been working. I officially left teaching. Woo, yeah. I officially left teaching, so now it's kind of like the what next period. I mean, I was applying to other jobs while I was teaching and I didn't find anything. And like even now I'm still having a hard time finding things. Like I've just been like branching out and just like tweaking my resume for everything to see what I can find. But honestly, like nobody likes teachers. Like I don't know what's going on. Like please, anyone, if you have any advice to find something else or in another field, because it's rough out here. Like really trying to find something. So I took some time off. I ended my lease at my current apartment. I'm going to have to move back home for a little bit, and it sounds really sad because all these things are ending, but to be honest, I could not keep living the way that I was living. You know, like a lot of you guys commented on my video, like you reached out to me on Instagram and was telling me like how stressful teaching was for you and like how you're also thinking of quitting, and I couldn't keep living like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I would rather work part-time and like figure out something else than go back into a school, at least right now. You know, like we spoke a little bit earlier, like I had surgery, I had this, I had that, and a whole year of teaching 7th and 6th grade, like in a new school. Like it was rough. So currently we're taking some time to ourselves. We're being kind to ourselves. We're focusing on our hobbies, and we're also focusing on like small business stuff. So on this channel, I talked about it a little bit when I was still doing astrology stuff on this channel, but I used to sell a lot of butters and oils. Couldn't do that because of where I was living, but we're about to revamp it again. It was very successful when I first started it, and it was actually really fun, like when I was like, you know, keeping up with everything. But now I'm trying to tweak it a little bit. I'm gonna start selling birth charts. I'm going to start doing more astrology stuff, selling more of the things that I'm sewing, which I'll talk about when I'm actually driving. But getting that sort of business set up, and that's on my second channel. That's on my like astrology channel, and all of my daily lifestyle, hobby, studio stuff is on my, you know, personal channel. I guess this is my personal channel. I do what I want on this channel, so I guess that's this. But I reached 300 subscribers. Like that's crazy, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but I am very happy and very proud of myself. But anyway, let's get going. I know y'all don't want to see me talk in my car this whole time, but yeah, let's get going. Let's get driving. So number one, okay, crocheting. I feel as though my crocheting hasn't been intentional. So this whole time, okay, so I was really loving crocheting, like eating up crocheting for a very long time, as you guys know on this channel. Like each month I'll be pumping out outfits. And mind you, that was when I was working and I was still in school and I was still able to crochet. And that's why I feel as though I'm falling out of love with the hobby but not really. I honestly feel like I only want to make projects that I want to make, right? Like, I think when I first started the hobby, I talked about this in a previous video, I'm like buying yarn, I'm always buying yarn, I'm always buying something new. And then at the end of the year, I had all this yarn that I had to find something to do with. And no lie, like, the worst yarn to have is the yarn that you don't want nothing to do with. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have to make a scrap yarn project. You know, you want to make something new. You want to make something fresh, you know, something that you're passionate about. And if you're not passionate about it, then you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I literally, like, in September, I made, I think, like 3 projects. I made a beanie that took me like 2 weeks to do. Like, hello, who am I? And I'm not bragging, by the way. It's just, you know, I do this for content. So it's almost like I'm slacking on my content. Like, even when I was working, when I was teaching, and I was just talking about that, like, I was still making projects. But I also feel as though crocheting was something that I did for a stress relief. And I'm not as stressed anymore. Like, I'm stressed in other ways, but just like not in specific ways, I guess, if that makes sense. But anyway, I want to crochet slowly more. I want to have a project that's like super duper like intentional. I don't mind like seeing something online or having an idea for a project and being like, okay, I'm gonna buy this yarn for this specific project. Because when you do that, it's exciting. You know, you want to crochet it, but then you look at your closet and you have 20 balls of yarn just sitting there looking at you like, ma'am, what happened to us? You know? So I think that it's really important to just do it slowly more, because now I actually ended up having to donate like a bag or 2 of my crochet items because I wasn't wearing the things that I crochet. You know, I do think that scrap yarn is good for gifts, but sometimes I be making some things, excuse me, and like I'm not wearing that. I've made a lot of things, and I guess shame on me, but when you first enter a hobby, like, you just want to do everything. And I feel like the whole purpose of crafting, you know, if I'm not wrong, I think the whole purpose of crafting is to create things slowly. And I also feel as sewing has made me more mindful to how much things, how much money, how much time my clothes actually take, and how much details things actually take. Like, once you start sewing, it's almost as if you realize that the pieces that I make are not worth the prices that they're sold for. Like, this jacket that I'm wearing has so many seams, have so much like buttons and rivets and all of those things, and it probably took someone like a day to make. I mean, people are fast, so maybe it took them 3, they can make 3 in a day, but even then I bought this jacket for like $15, and it's actually really good quality, and it makes you think like, oh, I should be paying more for the things that I like and the things that I enjoy, you know? I also have been growing my TikTok where I've been doing more astrology stuff, and that has been fun. I've been actually helping people. Like, that's so cool and like so nice, which is my whole goal ever, to really help people. I mean, it's why I wanted to get into teaching anyway, so it's definitely been filling that part of me that constantly wants to help others. I also feel as though I am going to start selling everything there. So my whole brand, if you guys don't know, is, you know, self-care, empowerment, helping others, peace, but it also has like a little twinge of like witchy spirituality stuff in it. So I want to combine those things together. I've been studying astrology for years now, for literal, oh my god, I just saw some ducks. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, they were like really fluffy ducks. They were not regular ducks. Anyway, yeah, like I've been studying astrology for like 5 years now, when I first started my spiritual journey. So I know a great deal is something that resonates with me. I'm really good at it. I get a lot of intuitive messages whenever I'm doing it. So it feels good that I'm starting to spread my knowledge on that. And plus, like, I do think it's vital to have some sort of income as well. You know, things are tough out here, so I'm looking forward to see where that goes. I do intend to sell some of my like witchy pieces that I do make on that platform. So like some of my bonnets, as you guys know, is very like witch themed, or they have like witch things on there, and they're honestly like so cute. The bonnets, I don't know why I thought of it. I'm black. I wear bonnets all the time. So having one that's like personalized to my style is like really cute. Then instead of like going to the dollar store or the beauty supply store to get it, you know, like you have a really nice cute one. And since my sewing skills are not up there, like I don't think I want to like max the price out, because I just feel like I need to gain a little bit more skill in that area for me to do that. And I think those are all the updates that I have. This summer I went to Turks and Caicos and I went to Jamaica. Don't think I'm rolling in money. I ain't pay for these trips, okay? It was my family that paid for these trips. So that was interesting, you know, being with family. I haven't really been in close proximity with my family for a very, very long time. I only really speak to my mother on a daily basis. But I mean, it was nice. I got a good time. You know me, I like to enjoy things. So I had a really good time, you know, this summer. But this summer didn't really feel like I was doing much. I mean, I was still working on my like astrology business, but I wasn't doing a lot. And I think it shows. And I feel like now, as it's getting colder and now that there's less distractions of the summer, you don't want to go out as much. Now is more crunch time, you know, it's more time to focus on you and what you're doing instead of other people, instead of going out and like partying and having a good time. Like, I feel like summertime is like we outside, but you don't get no work done. Like, you're not planning, you're not laying ground roots. But it's October now and it went by so fast. So yeah, so I'm kind of doing a reset today, looking at all my projects and fabrics and seeing what I need to do and like what projects I could possibly make for that. That's one. Two, I want to start planning some content for November, figuring out when am I going to finish my content for October. I finished my content for October for my astrology stuff, not so much for my personal stuff, so this channel. I also want to do some website planning. I have been having a lot of issues with finding a website that has everything that I need. I think Squarespace is a bit too advanced. Everyone's saying Squarespace, or like even Shopify. I'm going on there, I don't even know what I'm doing, child. Like I'm going on them websites and I'm like, yo, like beep beep boop. Like, I feel like an old person trying to navigate it. So I've been using Wix, and Wix has been far less intimidating. So I want to do some more like planning on that, like some grassroots stuff, because I've also been doing blog stuff, like teaching people how to do astrology and all that stuff. So I'm gonna do that. I have to post a video on TikTok and I have to edit it. Might do that first, and then I just have to go to the store and dilly dally. And that's it. So I'm gonna check back in with you when I'm in Barnes and Nobles.
Has cleared the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
y'all. So I just left Barnes and Nobles. I spent like 2 hours there, like doing my work and stuff. I stopped by Michael's and Target first because, you know, why not? Groceries and things from Target, and then Michael's, because Michael's, I did get some stuff I could show you when I get home. But I am going to now, my last stops are Joann's and Goodwill. I hope I don't find anything in Goodwill, but I might find things in Goodwill. So we'll see, and then we'll see what Joann's has, and I'm excited for Joann's, so we'll see in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back home now from my running around, and I'm honestly like so tired. But anyway, I figured to combine the videos, so I'm gonna show you guys all the things that I got from all the different stores that I went to today, and I'm also gonna show you the very few crochet projects that I have made last month. So let's get started. So from Michael's, I got this really pretty like dusty pink wool ease yarn, and I'm gonna make another sweater out of this, fall themed. But I already have one sweater that I made with similar yarn, this in yellow, so I'm really excited. This works up so beautifully and it's so fun to crochet with, so I'm very happy with this color. Also from Michael's, I got this really cute mushroom candle decor, and I'm very excited about it. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but I love mushrooms or anything like mushroom themed, so I'm very excited to just put these around my home. Most importantly from Michael's, I got these two cauldrons, and honestly, like, first of all, it's ceramic. They are $15 and they were on sale for $6.50. And I got one for me, one for my friend who was also into all the things I am into. And I can't wait to like brew little potions in it, or just even have it as a placeholder. But I think it's literally so flippin' cute, and I love it, and it fits my aesthetic so much. And the last thing that I got from Michael's was this really cute coffin tray, and I've been wanting to do a money bowl to like put your intentions in here, put money in here, and basically like ask the universe to bring that money back to you. And I'm gonna use it with this because I think it's like a fun way to add decor and like for the season. And it's so cute, and it's pink. I wanted to get the black one. I should have got the black one because it goes with everything more, but you need pops of color every now and then, you know. So the next stop that I went to was Goodwill because I had to donate a few things, and I got this really pretty candle holder that I actually don't even have a use for, because I don't have the actual candles to use it for. But I have to buy it. But this is what I was going to use to put in my money bowl, because it holds the wax at the bottom. So very excited for that. This is so cute. And then also at Goodwill, I got this really nice kind of wrap grandma skirt. It came undone. I need to wash it though because it just, I don't know, it just feels dirty. But I got this skirt for $6. And tell me it's not giving like higher academia, you know, like I'm a student learning my craft at a magical school. So I'm very excited to see what outfits I pull together with this, even though it's probably going to be a black turtleneck with black leggings and black boots. Either way, it's still a good fit. And the last stop that I went to was Joann's, and I got these two matching threads for fabrics that I bought. I got two zippers, this absolutely gorgeous pink fabric that I hope and pray to make a nice skirt out of, because honestly, like, this is so beautiful. Like, maybe I could even make two skirts out of it, I don't know, but I want it to be like flow length and flowy and just real princess fantasy. And I also got a similar fabric in burgundy. I'm honestly a little tight because I didn't realize that it was like shiny. So this is just going to have to be the lining because I do not want this. I wanted something more like a matte burgundy. So I got 2 yards of both fabrics. And then of course I just can't can't resist. I got half a yard of this really pretty insect moon fabric. Probably make another bonnet off of it, who knows. And then I also got this really nice floral fabric. Again, don't know what to do with it. I think I want to make a bonnet, and then I actually do want to make a pouch with this because, I mean, come on. Like, how can you not see this and say that you want, you know, something to make something with it? I just think it's so gorgeous. So those are all the things that I got today. And of course I'm going to be locking myself in my home for the rest of the month, and to really like ease off on the purchasing for this month. So definitely I need to take it easy after that. But let's get into the crochet projects. So the first thing that I made is this little pouch that I actually made for a friend. You can actually use it. It's functional with a zipper. And what I want to do is I want to turn it inside out and slip stitch the bottom so that when you open it up like this, it has a really clean edge. And this is for a friend's birthday, and I actually made them a matching hat, which I don't have, and a matching scarf that I'm going to be working on. The next thing I have is this lovely sweater that I made. I wanted a really long wool sweater that I deeply enjoy, and I deeply enjoy this color. The yarn was amazing to work with. I have to finish it up. I have 2 sleeves to finish, and I do have the ribbing at the bottom to finish as well. But honestly, this is shaping up to be one of my favorite sweaters. It's so clean, there's no mistakes, and it's so warm and fuzzy, and it's just lovable. I love it. I love it. Okay. And the last project I made is this sweater from my friend. It's literally just like black and gray stripes, really chill. So I hope she enjoys it. It didn't take me very long to complete. I actually finished it on my trip. So yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have for today. I wanted to mix in like a little vlog because I didn't have enough projects to show. But nonetheless, I hope you really still enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.